So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. We are back in the chair. I'm back in my normal setup. It feels so good to be back to normal. Or somewhat normal. I went back to work this week for the first time in 5 weeks. So I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to adjust to that. But yeah, I'm pretty much back to 99% again. Because let's face it, I was never at 100%. Anyway, enough of that. Today's video is going to be about the latest episode of The Walking Dead, because I did like an episode review kind of thing, I think last week, and you guys really seemed to like it and you left really positive feedback. So I'm going to be doing like a short review for each episode, or just some of my thoughts that I didn't express in the reaction video. First of all, if you haven't seen the episode, are you living under a rock? Second of all, there will be spoilers for episode 4 of season 8 in this video. There, so no one can yell at me for spoilers. Third of all, yes, I'm aware that I look like a ghost. I can't help it. I'm just naturally fucking pale. Someone left a comment on my reaction asking me, was I wearing makeup or am I naturally this colour? I don't wear white face makeup. I am just pale as all fucking hell. Maybe if I dim the light on the lamp it might help. Can you go down a notch? Does that help at all? Probably not. Moving on. So in this week's episode of The Walking Dead, we had a lot of fucking emotions. The biggest thing to happen was probably Shiva's death. Poor Shiva died. She got eaten by a bunch of fucking walkers inside a ditch. And I think the reason that was so emotional, it wasn't even because of, you know, the fact that Shiva herself died. I think what made it so emotional was the fact of how Ezekiel explained how he found her a few episodes ago, or last season I think even. He explained that when he found her, she was stuck, she was hurt, she was about to be killed, and he jumped in and he saved her. So to see that kind of play out again, but with Ezekiel being the one that was stuck and hurt, I mean, he had a gammy leg. His leg was hurt, so he couldn't move, you know, as fast as he normally would. The fact that he was the injured one in need of help and she jumped in to save him, and then she herself died. And you see him struggling with Jerry, asking to help her, to let him go, that he can go and help her. Obviously, he was thinking of the first time he saw her, or when he saved her for the first time. I got distracted by a fly, I'm sorry. I think that's what made it so much more emotional, that he just had to stand by and watch it happen. And at the end of the episode, we see Ezekiel walk back to the group of people. Instead of giving the usual motivational speech that he would give, he had nothing to say. It's like he was broken. So I wonder if we're going to see a different side to Ezekiel. Are we going to see him drop the whole King Ezekiel facade? Because we saw him say that to Jerry. He said, "I'm not your king." And then he went on that little speech rampage where he was clearly having a fucking episode right there. He was having a moment. So I wonder, is he going to drop the king facade completely? Is he just done with it now? But I don't want to see that happen, because I actually really love the whole king facade and the way he speaks and the way he conducts himself. Seeing him revert back to a regular guy would be so strange. So I kind of hope that doesn't happen. But I do hope we get to see a truer side to him. I hope that we do get to see the more normal side to him. Just not all the time. I also loved the scene where Daryl and Rick chased after the Saviors to get the guns. I thought that was so fucking cool. The way it was like, you know, Daryl would fucking fall off the bike and Rick would zoom up, and then Rick would have to pull away, but Daryl would zoom up. They were just so relentless. They were like, "We're getting those fucking guns. Don't you dare drive away from me." Maybe if I up the temperature on the lamp, I might look better. I kind of look yellow now. Nothing I'm doing is making me look any less pale, so like, I'm sorry. Just don't comment about that. Don't leave comments saying, "Wow, you're pale." I know. I fucking know, okay? I don't need to read that shit. I did love the scene with Rick and Daryl and they were chasing, or when Daryl told Rick he looked like shit and Rick was like... Because to be fair, he did kind of look like shit, but we have seen him looking worse, so... It was nice as well to see Carol in action this episode, to see her hiding up in the fucking roof, just chilling up on the ceiling, shooting people from secret. I liked that an awful lot. And I liked that we saw her kind of humane side come out, where she had the Saviors in front of her. She could have gone forward and killed them, or she could have gone to save Ezekiel, and she chose Ezekiel. That shows that she still does have her humanity. Like, she's willing to do what needs to be done with killing the Saviors and blah-de-blah, but she hasn't totally lost herself. Because that decision to save Ezekiel, to go to him instead, showed a lot of her character. And watching her to stand as the fucking Saviors drove away, it irritated the fuck out of me. I was like, "You bastards, get back here with that truck of guns." So I loved that aspect as well. And I know I said at the end of the reaction, it's bad that I wish Jerry had gotten killed. Wow, did that receive backlash. That was more sarcasm than anything. People need to realise when you're watching my videos, 99% of the shit that I say is sarcasm, unless I explicitly state I'm being serious here. I am bummed that Shiva died, because it's like the end of a chapter for Ezekiel. It's him having to move on to the next stage of his life, I guess, without Shiva. And he had gone through the whole apocalypse with Shiva. So, to me, it feels like she was like a crutch to him. Now that she's gone, what's he gonna be like? You know? I do love Jerry as a character. He came back and he saved Ezekiel. I think he's the reason that Ezekiel survived this episode anyway. So, yeah, I'm grateful towards him. I think he's a cool character. He's funny. He's had some great one-liners. And he is Ezekiel's right-hand man. So it is brilliant that he survived. But still, poor Shiva. So I guess that's it for this review. It's just a really short video to just spit out some thoughts at you guys, that you know what I thought. Because like I said before, I don't really talk about what I thought in my reaction videos, because I'm just kind of in a hurry to, you know, edit them and get them up online, that I don't want to make the video too long by putting this kind of content at the end of my reaction. I would just rather have just a bleh reaction video and have it uploaded for you guys, and then take some time to rewatch the episode, think about it, and then do a review. So, there you go. I really did like this episode. It's because I love Ezekiel. I fucking love Ezekiel. He's one of my favourite characters. So that's why I like this episode, because there was a lot of Ezekiel in it, and you get to see behind the kind of king mask, or you got to see it in this episode, which I enjoyed. So that's it for this review, I think. I don't watch previews. I don't watch like teaser trailers for the episodes. I try my best not to see any promotional photos for the next episode. So what are we on now? Episode 5 is coming up now. I always try to stay away from anything got to do with episode 5, because I don't want to know anything going into that episode, say. So no, I haven't seen any trailers, I haven't seen any teasers or anything for the next episode. I don't want to know. I would appreciate it if you didn't leave comments saying, oh, have you seen the blah 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 in the trailer? Because I haven't, and I don't want to know. We're like halfway through the first part of the season already. There's only like, 3 episodes left now? And then we're on a hiatus again. But that's it for today, you guys. Leave your thoughts, regarding the episode below, because I know you guys have some serious, strong thoughts regarding what happened. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a lovely week. What day is it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. I hope you guys have a lovely week. So I will talk to you guys soon.